Hello, my amazing viewers and new buddies. Welcome back to Crown of African Folktale. Grab your popcorn, kick back, and get ready for a story so wild it'll have you on the edge of your seat. Picture this: a young woman with big dreams marries the love of her life. Sounds perfect, right? But hold up, her mother in law, she's a wicked, jealous trickster who'd rather see her gone than happy. Nightmare alert. In today's African folktale, you'll see how this evil mama finally gets what's coming. But oh, the twist at the end. It's so jaw dropping, you'll be screaming, "No way!" Trust me, you won't see it coming. So, smash that subscribe button, hit the bell, and let's dive into this crazy tale from a dusty village under the blazing African sun. Don't you dare blink. There is a secret waiting to blow your mind. Picture a village alive with the hum of life, golden savanna grass swaying in the breeze, giant baobab trees standing tall like wise old chiefs. In this dusty, bustling place lived a girl named Ada. She wasn't just anyone. Oh no. Ada was the kind of person who'd share her last yam with a stranger. Hardworking, with a smile so bright it could chase away the night, she won everyone's heart. Guess who fell hardest? Chike, the handsome yam farmer, with a laugh as warm as the sun and a heart pure as gold. For months, they pounded yam side by side, their hands brushing as they walked, and danced under the moonlight at village festivals, their feet kicking up dust till the stars winked in approval. One starry night, Chike dropped to one knee and asked Ada to be his wife. She said yes quicker than a cheetah snagging its supper. Their wedding, a feast for their eyes and soul, drums thumping like a heartbeat, women twirling in wrappers so colorful they'd make a rainbow jealous, and elders pouring palm wine, their blessings rising like smoke to the sky. Eda's new life sparkled like a fresh dawn. But wait, every sunrise has its shadow. Chiki's mother, Mama Nneka, stood in the crowd, her hawk sharp eyes glinting. She flashed a smile, but it wasn't the kind that warmed you up. No, it was the grin of someone staring a pot of trouble, thick and dark as a dry season storm. What was she plotting behind that sly look? Hang on tight, you're about to find out. Life as a new wife, oh, it kicked off like a dream for Ada. She'd bounce out of bed at dawn, humming her grandmother's catchy tunes as she skipped to the river, water splashing with every step. Back home, she'd whip up a goosey soup so mouth-watering, Chike couldn't stop bragging. My Edda soup could wake the ancestors, he'd shout, puffing out his chest to anyone who'd listen. The whole village buzzed about her magic in the kitchen. But Mama Nneka, psh, she wasn't having it. She'd plop herself under the mango tree outside their mud hut, arms crossed, grumbling like a cranky hyena. This girl thinks she's the big chief now, she'd hiss. I raised Chike. I'm the real queen of this house. One lazy afternoon, Mama Nneka hatched her first move. She slinked over to Ada, her voice dripping like honey over a trap. My sweet dear, she cooed, batting her lashes. Run to the forest and fetch me some firewood. A good wife listens to her husband's mama, right? Ada, all sunshine and eager to please, snatched her basket and dashed off, humming as she went. But, plot twist alert, Mama Nneka had a sneaky secret up her wrapper. She'd bribed the village boys with a handful of kola nuts to sprinkle sharp, wicked thorns all over the path. Poor Ada came hobbling back, feet scratched and bleeding, tears streaking her dusty cheeks. And Mama Nneka, she threw her head back and cackled like a wild jackal. Clumsy little thing, she sneered, clapping her hands, can't even tiptoe through the trees. Chike rushed over, his heart breaking at Ada's whimpers. He scooped her up in a big warm hug, whispering, I'll make this right, my love. But here's the big question: could Chike really stand up to his scheming mama? And what nastier tricks was she cooking up in that twisted mind of hers? Don't you dare click away. This is about to get way juicier. Days rolled into weeks, and Mama Neka's wicked games turned downright sinister, like a storm cloud swallowing the sun. One sticky evening, Ada was in the hut, pounding yam with a rhythm that could wake the spirits, sweat beading on her brow as the fire crackled. In slithered Mama Neka, smooth as a snake, cradling a tiny clay pot like it was a treasure. Her eyes sparkled with mischief as she purred, "Oh, Ada, my sweet girl, I've got something special. Secret herbs from the old ways. Toss them in the soup, and Chaika love you till the moon falls from the sky." Ada, her heart as open as a market square, grinned and sprinkled those mysterious herbs in, the steam curling up with a strange sharp scent. That night, the hut glowed with the promise of a good meal. Chike scooped up a big steamy spoonful. Then, bam! He hit the floor like a sack of yams, clutching his belly, his face twisted in agony. "Ada!" he choked out, voice cracking. "What did you do to me?" Ada dropped to her knees, her scream ripping through the air. "I didn't know! I swear!" The village healer burst in, his robes flapping like a frantic bird, and shoved his nose into the pot. His eyes went wide as he bellowed, "Poison! This is deadly poison! Someone's out for blood!" Chick groaned, clinging to life, and thanked the ancestors. He pulled through, but the damage was done. The village erupted in whispers, heads turning like owls in the night. Was it Ada? Did she curse her own husband? Or was it someone slyer? Mama Neka seized her moment, staggering forward with tears faker than a crocodile's sob. "She's a witch!" she wailed, jabbing a finger at Ada. "She wants my precious boy dead. Lock her up!" Ada's heart shattered into a thousand pieces, her sobs echoing off the mud walls. How could she clear her name when the whole village stared at her like she'd grown horns? And here's the juicy bit. Who spotted Mama Neka earlier that day, creeping out of the witch doctor's shadowy hut with that same clay pot tucked under her arm? The truth sneaking closer, and it's about to explode. Don't you dare blink. Ada wasn't about to let that wicked old bad Mama Neka dance all over her life like she owned the village. No way. She had had enough of playing the sweet little doormat. She remembered her grandmother's sassy wisdom. When the lion roars, honey, the cub better holler so loud the trees shake. So, off Ada strutted to the village market, hips swaying like she was on a mission. She slapped her fanciest wrapper, bright as a peacock's tail, onto the table of Mama Oge, the wise woman who chatted with spirits like they were her gossip buddies. "Give me something good, Mama Og," Ada said, eyes flashing. Mama Og cackled, her wrinkles dancing, and slipped her a tiny charm that twinkled like a star with attitude. "Wear this, girl," she whispered, winking. "It'll spill the tea when the time's ripe. Trust me." Back at the hut, Mama Neka was still flapping her gums, spinning wild tales to anyone with ears. "Ada's cursed. She's got evil in her bones." Blah, blah, blah. The woman could lie faster than a monkey snatches bananas. Then, one sneaky night, Ada's ears perked up. She caught Mama Neka hunched in the shadows, muttering like a villain in a bad play. Poison didn't do the trick. Maybe the river spirits will yeet her into next week. Ada nearly choked on her own laugh. Yeet her? What was this? Mama Neka's big evil sequel? But oh, it got juicier. She clutched that shiny charm and sent up a quick prayer to the ancestors. "Y'all better have my back." Little did she know, those spirits were already cracking their knuckles, giggling in the breeze, ready to drop a surprise so wild it'd flip the whole village upside down. What's cooking next? Ada, still buzzing from her charm-powered sass, grabbed her pots and strutted off, hips swinging like she owned the whole savannah. But, uh-oh, something was off. The air hung heavy like a wet blanket. And the birds? They zipped their beaks shut, probably gossiping in silence about the chaos about to drop. And who was behind this soggy disaster? Mama Nneka, of course. She'd slipped the fisherman's son a shiny coin to sabotage the bank, cackling to herself, "Bye bye, Ada. Hope you packed your swim fins." She thought she'd won. Game over, splash, done. Hold your popcorn. Here's the juicy twist. Where was Chick? Oh, he'd been eyeballing his mama lately, squinting like a detective who'd lost his glasses, muttering, "She's up to something fishy. I just know it." Meanwhile, underwater, Ada's charm lit up like a disco ball at a spirit party, brighter than the sun on a bragging spree. The village lost its mind, jaws dropped, gasps flew, and Mama Nneka peeked from the bushes, her smug grin melting faster than palm butter in the sun. How'd she pull that off? They buzzed. Was it magic, a spirit prank, or something so bonkers it'd make your head spin? Stick around. This roller coaster's just hitting the wild parts. Spread fast. Ada was alive. Chike ran to her, tears in his eyes, and shouted, "Mother, I saw you pay that boy. You tried to drown my wife." The villagers gathered, drums beating like a storm. Mama Nneka stammered, "Lies! She's a witch!" But then Ada's charm flew into the air, shining so bright it blinded everyone. When the light faded, there stood Mama Nneka, but she wasn't human anymore. The spirits had turned her into a croaking toad. The crowd gasped. Mama Oge stepped forward and said her heart was poison, so the ancestors gave her a form to match. Mama Nneka hopped away, never to trouble anyone again. Ida and Chike rebuilt their lives stronger than ever. The moral: evil may plot, but kindness and truth always win. But wait, did the spirits let Mama Nneka off too easy? What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more juicy stories.